Hi Elias, this is Mrs. Kefalos. I'm going to walk you through some of that work on Russian folk song. And so the left hand, remember we've got F sharp in our music because we're in the key of G major. So in the left hand, you're going to go 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. That's line 1. If you look at line 2 of the music, it is almost the same thing. The only difference is the last measure has a half note on G instead of moving on beat 2 to D. So that's a pretty simple pattern that we put together, and it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. So give that a practice. If you look at measure 9, that left hand also is similar in the first two measures of measure 9, 10, and 13, 14. Those are exactly the same. And then measure 11, 12, 15, and 16 are different. So measure 9 goes like this. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 is over 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and. Notice that I did a finger 2 on the last note of line 3 in the left hand. I did that on purpose so that I could get down to the B with finger 3. So that last measure is a 1 on G, a 2 on D, and then measure 13 has 3 starting on B. So let's go back to measure 11. In measure 11, you have 1 on D, then your 2 is going to cross over to F sharp, and then your 1 is going to play G in measure 12, and then you do that 2 on the D. Okay? So notice as I counted, I went 1 and 2 and for every single measure, and the reason for that is because the right hand is moving in eighth notes while the left hand moves in quarter notes. So I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to go over a bigger picture on the keyboard and give you a better idea of what the hands look like separate with the right and together, okay? Thanks.